Hey everyone, initial product review for you today. A little bit different than the typical items you probably see in a garage gym, but I want to give you guys my impression. It is the Impact Mouthguard. So if you've watched any of my videos, especially squatting, benching, deadlifting, that kind of stuff, you'll see I typically wear a mouthguard. Had chipped teeth before in the past in sports. I used to wear a mouthguard when I was younger. Had a dentist approved one. I've on and off worn one in the gym, especially here in my garage. I feel that for me, it creates less tension in the jaw. My teeth don't kind of feel like they're grinding down, and it's probably a nice sense of mind to know that my teeth aren't just kind of grinding when I get into those heavy reps. So that's why I wear a mouthguard. Obviously I'm not worried about impact in terms of like getting punched in the face or running into a bar or anything like that. So first I want to show you what I was using. So it's one of these cheapo $15 guys or whatever it is from Sports Authority. You can see after a year or so, I can basically put my finger through there. It's completely worn down. It doesn't fit very well. It's supposed to have these like extra impact pieces here to protect you. One of the issues is of course it's a general mouthguard, so it's all-purpose. You drop it in boiling water, you pull it out, put it in, you light down. It's supposed to mold. You can probably see like there's not really any real good solid teeth marks in there in terms of molding to my mouth. It kind of sort of tried to fit around here, but all in all it's kind of funky. Goes out like this, and you can see, I mean, even tight, it's really loose. So it's really loose. It takes up a lot of space, and I can't talk very well. It's harder to breathe. My gums come out this far and all kinds of stuff. So hopefully you understood that. All around, I mean, it's cheap, so you get what you pay for. But since this one was starting to deteriorate, it also doesn't come with a holder. So I've got this nice Tupperware that I drilled some holes into, so that way it can ventilate. Since that one was deteriorating, I decided I was going to look up powerlifting mouthguards. And the top result I kept finding on different forums and stuff was impact. So first it comes, the process. You buy it, you purchase it. I bought mine on March 16th. I just got it yesterday, so it takes about a month to go from purchase to when it shows up. They send you in the mail, so this was probably about 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. You get a few things. So one, you get a couple of these little kind of Jello shot containers with the tops, and it comes with this putty stuff, so you can see some remnants here. So you get some gray and some blue. You roll it together, you mix it together, and you put it in this kind of almost retainer type thing. You bite down in it, you shove it up into your teeth as much as possible, and you sit there for about 3 minutes. You wiggle it loose, pull it out. It's got this nice teeth impression in it. You run it under some cold water, you throw it back in the bag. They give you a label to send it back in, so it's prepaid. You ship it off. You get a bunch of emails throughout the process telling you, hey, your stuff's on the way, hey, we received it, hey, it was a good impression, all these different things. So you're really kept in the loop. They also throw in, of course, some marketing gimmicks throughout. This is why, ours are the best and everything, but it's to be expected. But you're never kind of wondering throughout that 1 month process, what's happening, did they get it, did they not, are they waiting on me, kind of thing. And then the end result is, so first you get this nice holder. It's got the vents drilled in already, so that way it'll breathe. I don't know if you can see on here or not, but it's got the, if found kind of thing. So if you take it with you, you can write your details on there, which is nice. And then the mouth guard. So I'm going to show you the bottom first. It's really nice and clean. As you can see, you can basically see all of my teeth indents in there. So that's really nice. It's nice and crisp and cut. I'm going to cover up this one piece as a kind of surprise for you. So it's nice and cut and clean here compared to this guy, which is kind of all jagged and funky. You can see again on the inside. So here's the one that didn't really take any of my teeth impressions. This is the one that has all of them. And then the best part is they customize them. So there's my logo on the front, which is really cool. You can add your name, your jersey number, bunch of different stuff. They'll trim it for if you have a gag reflex, so they'll cut off a little bit more for you. You can get it in a bunch of different colors. A couple of them have these cool designs where it's like teeth and stuff. It's pretty cool. I think all out I paid 50 or 60 bucks total for mine. So that includes you paying basically for the prepaid shipping and all that stuff. Since it's got to come to you back and then the finished product come to you. You're also then paying for, it's an extra 10 or 15 bucks I think for the logo, which is probably a little steep, but it turned out really good. It's nice and clean. I was surprised actually how good that turned out, and I just think it's cool, so it was worth a couple of bucks for me. But of course the best part is you saw how funky this fit. This is perfect. So goes right up. So I can still talk. Obviously it's not perfect, but you could have a conversation if you're playing a sport, or say you're in the gym talking to your buddies back and forth. It wouldn't be horrendous. This is so tight and snug up there as opposed to loose and funky. I have a lot more room. You can see my lip doesn't bulge out as much. It's just really nice and clean. Because the imprint is so well done, it basically vacuum seals up into your lip or under your teeth, as opposed to, like I said, the other ones just kind of rolling around. It feels like it'll last a long time as long as I'm not chewing on it, or I don't leave it out in the weather or anything like that. I'm not tearing it. So we'll see how the quality holds up. This one's after, it's a little over a year. Maybe we might be pushing 2 on this one, but I definitely didn't wear it every day because it wasn't comfortable. I plan to wear this one basically every time I lift. So we will see in a year how it holds up. All in all, I'm really happy. From an initial stance, actually I'm happier than I thought I was going to be. Like I said, I didn't really expect my logo to come out as clean as it did. I didn't expect it to fit as well as it did. It actually reminds me exactly of the one I wore when I was a kid for basketball. That was done by my dentist. That was a few $100s, even with good insurance. This guy, again, in the 50-60 range. If you were ordering a bunch, they'd be even cheaper, so you needed a couple. Impact also does them for different sports, so if that's a need for you, that's cool. But really excited about this, and I will see you guys in a year.